Hello guys, welcome to my channel.
Welcome back at another RESTful API lecture. In this lecture, we are going to learn how to create a MongoDB schema by using Mongo's module of Node.js. And later on, we are going to use that model with our routes for get, post, puts, and deletes. So for creating that, first of all, we have to create a schema. For that, I'm creating a new file. File name is, you say, student collection what model .js. Okay, so we are creating here the student model, means the collection for student. So for creating that, we have to export Mongo's. We require Mongo's module. This module we use for interacting with MongoDB. So schema equal to Mongo's dot schema. Okay, now we have to create a model for this schema. So we say student collection, okay, equal to new schema, and here we will create our collection objects. Okay, this is object, this is the object of this one schema, and here we are creating a model. For that we have to define the fields also for collection. Those fields name are, first of all, name is a string type. Then we have roll number is number type. Then we have class we can say string type. Okay, so these are the fields which we are going to take from the input for students. So now model or schema have been ready. Now we have to create a model. So where s model equal to, or we can say s model equal to Mongo's dot model. Here we have to give two parameter. First parameter is the name of the collection. The collection name is student info, and the field in this student collection is student collection, the schema which we are designing here, that we are passing here, and this is the name of the collection in MongoDB in which we are going to store data. Now we have to export this outside because we want to use another module. Okay, the schema have been ready. Now this schema we are going to use here. Here we will use for storing data, for sorry, we are using student for storing data and for inserting a record in post. Okay, now we have to import here, this module. So where student, okay, with the name of student we will handle this, and here we have to give the name of the file. The name is student model. Okay, this file having a schema, this file here we are using here. Now we have to store once again Mongo's for making a connectivity with MongoDB. So Mongo's equal to require, and in this require we need Mongo's. Okay, Now we have to make a connection. Mongoose dot connect. In this connect, we have to pass a parameter mongodb / localhost, then name of the database. So we are taking here student database. Okay, student db. Name of the database is student db. So here we are making a connection. Now I want that somebody give a information like this, name, roll number in class, and I want to insert that information by using a post request in database. So for that, what we have to do, we have to come here. Here we have to update data. So for updating a data, you have to create std equal to new student. Okay, in this student you have to pass the data which is coming from the URL req.body. Okay, so in this body data will come, but this data will come only by the body parser module. So later on we are going to use also body parser. So data will come here, then std.save, we have to call save method. Okay, under this save we have to call a callback function which having a error and result. Okay, which you are going to add. Then we are going to create a function here. In this function we are going to use this line of code. Okay, and we will replace this line of code with JSON and result. Okay, because this result will display here. What we are going to store, we are going to store this data in this collection called student info. Then by using this function we are saving the information and calling a callback function. It will save the information in MongoDB and will return this function. If there is an error, you can display error, otherwise it will display the result which is going to be inserted in MongoDB. Okay, now the request is ready, but we have to use a body parser here. We have to import body parser. So body parser middleware, it is middleware which we require body parser. Okay, this middleware we require. What this middleware will do, this particular body parser will fetch the data from the post request, and that request data will come in this body variable, and we are saving the information. This body variable having information from the client side. So this body parser module we are using here, and we have to use this like this: app.use body parser dot URL encoded. Under this we have to give the information extended true. Okay, so by this way we are saying that the data which is coming from the HTML form or some other medium on a post request, so you should fetch that data and pass in a body. One more thing we have to use in body parser dot JSON. Okay, this is also means if the data is coming in a JSON format from the client side, it also will fetch this data and will pass to these requested which we are using here. So data will come here. Okay, now we are starting this, checking if there is no error at all, then we will go for okay starting. Now we are going to use RESTful API. We have to use the Postman tool for sending a data. So from that we are going to run Postman. Now by using a Postman we will send information or data in a post request form on this URL. Okay, URL is what? URL is in app. So URL is student. Okay, post request for a student, and this function will execute. It will save the data and will display also on screen. So it is trying to make a connectivity, and first of all it will take the authentication also. It will take a little bit of time. So now it come here, we have to give the request student. Okay, and sending this. So we are getting a get request. So if we say post request, then I will go to body. In a body we have to go in row. Here I select the JSON data which we want to send, and that data should be in JSON format. Okay, come here and type here JSON format. So what data we want to send? We want to send the name of the student. Okay, name of the student, suppose we have my name Vipin, and we should have a roll number. So roll number. Okay, suppose roll number is, we say 24. Okay, and then we say string, sorry, we should come here in string format. Okay, so here we have to say in class, and that class is, you say MCA, or we can say CS. Okay, okay, okay. Now we are sending a data to the post request, and it will enter data and will display. You see, this data have been inserted in MongoDB, and we have also having a ID from the MongoDB. So we are making a post request and adding a one record in this. Now we can change the name also. Second time, Naresh. Okay, and roll number is 24, and we are sending again. So again we having a second record. Okay, so this data is going in MongoDB in database, student database name is going on MongoDB in this student DB, and collection name of this is, collection name is student info. Okay, you can go to MongoDB and you can check that this information we are using here the post request by Postman, and we are inserting a record. So two record we have inserted, and later on we will see also to see all these recorded records by the get request also to interact with MongoDB. Let you see in next lecture.